6 o'clock Monday evening, my guys. We are back with more Witcher. Alright, so unfortunately, our homeboy Tom is taking a personal day. So if you've got any kind of good vibes that you can send his way, he could use them. But my wife has offered to hop on later. Give me one last moment to get some stuff set up. And we are good to go. Let me move this so oh. Alright, so we are following our Baron. Maybe. If the door doesn't stop us.
When she was a babe, my daughter loved animals. Saw a deer trophy on a wall once.
I hope everybody's had a wonderful week. Once again, we dive back into fantasy Poland. We're talking with the Bloody Baron.
You see it there? Whoa, what's a trophy? I pity any bastard who's hurt her.
So I catch the fact that this is a stable individual.
Here it is. Damn it. Jammed again.
Our bed chamber. Tamara's room is there.
Try not to make a mess.
Nah,
In
man.
return, I want everything to be as they left it.
I'm gonna ruin it all. It's been a while since I've meditated. I might want to take the time to do that.
Walls a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size.
CSI, fantasy. Take a look at the painting.
The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough.
Geralt's so pretty, but
What's this?
man,
Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole.
I missed the
what's on
beard
other
already.
side?
Life imitates art in that regard. I have found a chest.
Mangled bit of candlestick. Someone smashed it against the wall and broke clear into the wardrobe.
I don't know about y'all, but
Getting
that
interesting.
looks like
Traces of fighting. Gotta look around.
think it's somebody else, or you think she's bailing because
Fresh flowers.
yeah, it's abusive.
Expect them to return any minute. Takes hope.
Fresh flowers are sometimes a sign of an apology.
Nicks. Hit with a heavy object.
I don't feel bad about looting this room. There's our king.
Rest of the candlestick. And wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle. From Toussaint. Yeah. Herveloos.
So, in the event that witching doesn't work out, Geralt would make a fantastic sommelier. Double check. Anything else that was... Okay, there's the whole... There's the flowers. And now we follow the trail of the wine.
Think I got scabies.
Well, you might want to get that looked at, my guy. Wait until the door closes before. And lots of pearls. In case I ever need to cast Identify.
Incense. And an old key. Wonder what it unlocks.
Silver pantaloons.
Sandalwood. And something else. Saffron.
We are more like a family. We support each other and help each other survive tough moments, grapple with the past, for each of us has a past, so you needn't worry about anyone digging into yours. We've got a rule, never ask more than someone offers on their own. The past doesn't matter to us, only the future does. That, and our common fight against evil and depravity, against perverse and loathsome practices of all kinds. Ooh, is this a cult? Am I gonna have to fight a whole cult? So the wine trail leads here. But I also saw that it, like, picked up outside as well. More loot stuff. Oh, candy. You have to think that, like, the process of doing things like making sugar in Fantasy Poland must not...
Damn ugly for a doll. The kind you'd stick with pins to hurt someone.
Oh, we have a poppet. That the witch that that we had previous beef with. All right, get back on our stink trail.
Get out of my sight.
Dude, I'm here. I'm working here. I'm being a bloodhound.
Damn, trail breaks off. Spruce wood. Something else though. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
You know what, Pump Rum? Yeah, you're all right. You, I approve of. You seem a simple sort, and you seem the kind of guy who's,
Well, bring out the gimp.
Think the gimp's sleeping.
Well, guess you'll just have to go
wake him up then. Prithee, what doth Marcellus Wallace looketh like? Okay, getting ourselves some dwarven spirits. We're just gonna raid this dude's liquor cabinet for our own future alchemy needs. I do out of here. I don't even know what I was trying to tell it to do. Poke around here in the bit. Locked. Key required, but I have a key. Something else. And we're following the trail.
Darkness everywhere. I see it all around.
Are you okay there, buddy?
Hey?
Yeah? Okay, let me, I guess, turn off that light for you then. It makes you wonder if these guys are just like really big Metallica fans. Like, is he Enter Sandmaning it? Or is he really, you know, losing his way? Okay. All of it in this room. Pardon me, following the stank. Turn off all the candles so that I can hide my theft. No ethical consumption under fantasy capitalism, so, kind of ignored. I don't think that Fantasy Poland is a rife place to really have that sort of squalms. I'm gonna get eaten by a hag. Unlocked. Talk to the Baron about what you found. A whole bunch of dwarven spirit. Alchemy pay, some alkalest from an alcoholic. prayer. Eternal fire which lighteth our hearts and giveth us light, heal us with thy warmth. Dry our tears, burn our foes, embrace our friends in thy care. Give my mother health, punish my father, help me fulfill my destiny. Oh my dude, it's you!
So, the Eternal Fires made it to Velen.
The Bengals toured here once. Okay, so family matters. Talk to the Baron about what I found. I don't think this conversation's gonna go very well. Jacques. Sleepy guard. Hey guy, I'm just gonna let you sleep. I think fortunately there were stairs out of here. So I don't have to face the dire ladder boss. Not like last time. Not like last. However, I am somewhat hopelessly lost. Oh, here we go. Pulp Fiction references in my fantasy Poland. More likely than you think. Okay.
Nothing here for you.
I'll be the judge of that.
Time to water the horses.
Did I just feel that dude up? Sorry, dude. Accident. My bad. Yeah, dude. You keep doing you. Alright.
Done poking around?
Yep.
Recognize this amulet?
Know anything about this?
Yes. Anna began wearing it a time ago.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
A Pella.
I've never met a woman who's not cunning.
And there's a cunning woman in Midcops, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Pella.
What's a peller?
Anna was wary of...
My vocabulary tends to be pretty good, but peller is an
Whole landing.
That's a new one to me.
Tell me anything about that?
One of the lads, must be. Lushes, one and all.
Give your men Ervelus?
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and
Called
marinated
it.
that night. What does it matter? Stench of wine in plenty of corn around the castle.
Yeah, but not a broken candlestick.
Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
A fight? What are you talking about?
Someone was attacked.
Uh-oh.
Your wife or daughter.
Uh-oh.
Whoever it was tried to defend themselves with a candlestick. Missed the attacker. Punctured
Jacques.
They tussled too.
I don't know nothing about this. That night, I was drunk. Don't remember a thing.
Let this be a warning to you.
By the time I awoke.
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle. Maybe one of your men heard something?
3 times
Oh.
I asked those bastards if they'd seen anything, heard anything.
Hey, 'cause what are you gonna tell the boss?
Not a one of them.
Found a doll in Tamara's room. Tell me about it.
Oh, that thing? Oh, that thing?
Could possibly be so interesting about
That thing? The dark magic puppet? Nothing about it.
Been used for some sort of black
Just some dark, little dark magic.
Black magic? Are you balmy? I made it for her. She was 4, perhaps 5 winters old.
So you do know about the doll.
We were in Vizima on market day, and she saw the sorceress, Tris Melior.
Ex-girlfriend Triss.
Must have a doll just like her.
Uh-oh.
Couldn't afford a thing of that sort, so I made the doll with my own hands.
As this dude just like casually name dropping a former flame, like that won't work well.
Great with your hands, are you?
Why don't you take some wooden rags, see what image of a grown woman you can come up with?
Ought to have a chat with this Peller.
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk
So
to.
I'm not really a big fan of this
Killed his
guy.
own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and plows his goat.
Ooh.
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just want to ask about the amulet.
Geralt's easy for me to relate to, just because like, dude, everybody's got to have hobbies. He's got a dry wit that I am really enjoying. So kudos to the writers of this game for making that such a distinct part of his character. All right, time for me to find the Peller's hut. Yeah, I got eyes like a cat.
I'm fashioning a new model. 2-piece.
How may I assist you?
Show me what you've got.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
That too is section. Okay, don't think I need that. I want to sell a bunch of stuff though. So hold left trigger to compare. A steel sword I think is better. $739. Oh, I'm a rich man. Look at all these beautiful runes. Okay, so that's 15 armor. I got the Temerian boots. Ooh. Ignition intensity is kind of nice, but it's less armor and less bonuses overall. But it does have 2 relic slots that I could fill to bump up a couple of those. And I could even 5%. And 5% Quinn. Okay, well, first thing, we know what we need. More than anything else is... we're gonna buy both of those, because we do need some, on the road with. Okay, let's see what he's got crafting-wise. He can make me cavalry boots. 18 armor and a bunch of, like, normal damage. It could make me a Kadarian Gambison or a Kedwana Gambison. That's pretty good. 30% resist. Flashing. Four armor. Like that. Okay. You can make me a haft. Got any good gauntlets? Gauntlet. Oh yeah. I need what? 3 more. Yeah. Give me those. Oh crap. Use that until level 12. I'll find better. I'm like miles away from level 12. Okay. Repair. Yes. Repair. 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 And we're not going to worry too much about it. I'm already wearing a Kodani Gambison. Okay. Boom.
So long.
Talk to you later, my dwarven dude. We need to do the same thing with the weaponsmith, but whoop! I've upset the guards. They might attack. Well, I mean that makes sense. That was that was on me. I did take a swing. Okay, let's oops. We got our Spikeroog. Pull up our alder folk boots and let's add let's get some dope shoes. And that. Okay, cool. We are now officially flossed. Alright, let's talk to our armor guy. Where's our armor? Baron's henchman. Baron's henchman. Going ahead and bench. A quartermaster, right? Yo, dude.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile. We've gathered ourselves quite
Yeah, I would like to purchase a weapon, please. Oh, so you've been robbing peasants.
Show me what you got.
I am already not a fan of this dude. Okay, so he does have some horse stuff. So I could spend 229 for that. I've got a... Oh, that saddle's pretty good. And I will definitely buy that. Okay, those are all Gwent cards. Sulfur, Optimum Mater. All that's pretty pricey. I've got 430. Let's sell some of this junk. Although some of that can be dismantled. I'll sell a bunch of dolls, a bunch of vials. Got some old sheepskins that we can burn. A mug. Art imitates life. I'm gonna sell a bunch of smoking pipes. Sell some plates. Broken rag. Sell it bear hide. Goat hides. Keep that to Mary and Lily. Just for giggles, don't know why. Bread knife, more hides, old brooms. Okay, and I think that gives us enough gold to get. See, that's 229 and that's 457. Let's see. That. Could buy myself a better crossbow. That's like only +1. Okay. Let's sell these other saddles. Saddle. Post items, other crafting. Me. And this dude won't buy books. Or I guess he will, but I want to hang on to these. I'll do that off stream. I'll take the time to read.
See ya.
So once again, we are broke. Alright, a whole bunch of new quests. We'll handle that off stream as well. Back to our main quest of finding the Peller's Hut. But Mr. Fury, Velen. Okay, take a look at our map. Peller's Hut is to the northwest. So we're gonna head northwest. We're gonna go through this gate instead. Maybe.
Winds howling.
Winds howling. Kind of like having this many quests because there's, like, it feels like I have a 1990s chorus. I mean, I think I could take on you. You get 2 swords, you could take on 40. That's why they called me Jimmy Two Swords.
What do you say we flog some pig? Yeah, for kicks and giggles. Later.
How about we flog a pig? Well, yeah, I guess everybody's got to have hobbies. Molly arrow. On fiber.
Time to water the horses.
Is that a euphemism for something? Okay. Come on. Come on. Loot the last thing. Whatever it is. There we go. Okay.
Flog some pig.
And
Kicks and giggles. Later.
let's find our way out of here. And hop on Roach and get ourselves riding towards the Peller's house.
Baron gets soused. He gets angry, and he's always drinking.
What was that? Okay, so Baron gets soused, he gets angry, and he's always drinking. Not looking good as far as character witnesses for our Baron. Alright, so let's not loot anything else from this faction. The guards already don't like me for the accidental swing that I took at that dude. Folk don't object? No, I mean, they do. Alright. Everybody hates things that are different. The unfortunate truth that there's, that this is low fantasy, so, probably gonna be more of a little bit of fantasy racism. Alright. Preventive arse whooping? No, only reactive arse whoopings here. Preventive arse whoopings. Let's look pre-crimes. Okay. We're just gonna get just far enough outside of town.
Got their asses whipped like a no-big-lad whore.
You surprised? They tried to dance with a witcher.
Where'd he come from anyway?
Well, how should I know? You so curious? Ask him yourself.
And let's Roach. Roach, buddy. I guess for now we're just gonna go it on foot then. Press L. L. Not right. Big brain time, guys. Big brain time. I know my left from my right. Promise.
Let's go.
Alright. Up we go and away. So, chat's gonna be a little quiet tonight. I'm betting. It seems like this Monday is one of the archetypal Mondays, the Mondays that just wears everybody out. lots of stuff going on in everybody's life, of course, so. But it's important to take the time, you know? Like, you have to take the time to breathe. Need to take time to rest. If you're not familiar, I live in San Antonio, and it is officially oak pollen season. So everything is covered in a layer of thick yellow crud. And even people without allergies, they're just suffering. Everyone is miserable this time of year. You know, nature's trying to kill you, and your body is trying to violently rebel against that. And well, what are you gonna do? You're gonna take a Zyrtec or take some Benadryl. Try to remain as unconscious as you can for as long as you can. Give your body a chance to recover. You know, the usual. Get used to it. I'm still uncertain how the follow the road mechanics work. That's me. I'm some stray. They're gonna be trouble.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller.
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
I don't have money, and I don't have delusion too.
What do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries.
Oh.
Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries, lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got hardened pustules all over him.
That ain't good. So it's been a while since we've saved, guys. But I'm feeling confident.
Get the hell out. Now.
And here I thought we'd have a day without corpses.
Nah, we're gonna have 5 of them.
Top coin for the special bits of rare creatures. Wonder how much we'll get for his eyes.
As much as you'll get for these nuts. Oh, level 6? Not a problem. Ah ha ha, Igni. And thanks to my new armor, my Igni's super tight now, so... Oh yeah, it's the Baron's henchman. Well, I mean, if this guy's abusive, I don't even feel bad. Okay, well. Knock knock. Hey, I just killed 5 dudes outside your apartment.
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I seek ye a lady their shape?
Man, nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
I am terrified by your choice of accoutrement, my dude. I do not believe that there's a possible way that a chicken foot necklace is going to smell good. Is this a date?
Expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should.
Okay.
They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf.
And he shall maketh vampire the
Omens
masquerade.
never lie.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense.
He's so matter-of-fact about it. He's like, oh yeah, you know, just like old school alchemy. It's that old school stuff.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources in
So,
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more
is
apparent.
not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. Yeah, dude, he made it.
The amulet?
Aye, Sure, 'twas the Pella. After the way of his
So, this
forefathers,
dude refers to
I
himself in the
swore
third person,
he
which is
was
never a sign of sound mind.
proper as amulets go.
Trust me,
Protected well.
John knows.
Should never have taken it off.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
What do the bones tell you?
Nay, Pella don't know. But the spirits could know. The Pella will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look.
It looks like he's gotten punched in the nose for a while.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess a dog.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat. She's fled.
Oh,
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
just carrying a blackjack and wearing his chicken
Have the
foot.
goat. Impossible. No goat. Won't work.
I'll find the goat.
Will you help me if I bring the goat
Like how
back?
Geralt's just as done as I am. Just.
Where have you got to, girl?
Oh man.
Fine. I'll get your goat.
Yeah, you will.
The bell. The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
Okay. I have a new quest item. Prepare it for using by placing an appropriate slot in the inventory and then select. So I need to go to my inventory. Go to quest item. Incense, cage key. Where? Okay, so Peller's Bell is already set up in my quest items. Right, Peller's Bell. Alright. Dope. So it's that. And then that. And then I can... Ding-a-ding-a-ling. Alright. So we've got tracks. We need to follow the tracks and... Follow the tracks and ring the bell, I think, when the tracks end, right? Dogs or something. Hey! Ow, ow. Oh, because there was two of them. Fortunately, it's just a little 1-2 there. And last body. That last dog. Alright, Witcher sense is up. Pilar. Pilar.
There you are. Here, goat. Here, princess. Hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn.
Alright. So we bring the goat back to the Peller.
Time to try the bell. Come on, let's go see the Peller. Come on, take you back to the Peller. Misses you something awful.
Like in an unhealthy
Guessed
degree.
as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries?
Come on. Come on, goat, goat.
Come on, damn it.
Goat. My grandfather used to have goats, and well, frankly, my brother and I never understood why. I mean, it got like lots and lots of what do you call them? Agricultural exemptions for the land.
Where the hell did you go?
But it always just kind of seemed like, hey, goat, 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 come back here. No, goat. Defend the goat from the bear. Whoa. Whoa. Oof, 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 oof. Burn, bear, burn. Nope. Ow, 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 ow. Yay. Yeah. Whoa. Don't get greedy, don't get greedy. Stick and move, stick and move. Light the bear on fire. Mmm. Got some bear fat. Okay, goat. Goat, you good? Wrong one.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
I'll do it. Geralt should just attach the bell to his back pocket and let the dummy thick clapping of his cheeks do the work. I like this. It's a goat escort simulator. Otherwise, that goat's just gonna like run back and be like,
Be friends in time.
"Nah, you don't want to be friends with the goat."
Quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Following a goat. Alright. Got back to that guy. Okay, we're going to exult in the quest music and then take a quick break. My wife just brought food and should be joining on a call soon, so you get to hear her lovely voice. Precious goat. Alright, so we are going to pause there for a... well... Thank you. Alright.
Happy for
Help
you,
me now.
Anna.
Kind of in a hurry.
Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Okay, get through the cinematic and take a quick moment to throw some food. So,
Be right back.
they need blood. Doing all of this Peller's work for him. Ah, goat's milk and rat, an old Polish delicacy. You know, if this dude weren't so effective, I'd think that he's kind of a quack, but I'm guessing you have to just trust the chicken foot necklace. Mmm, fresh rat.
They are not here. They have gone.
Well, yep, that's some augury.
No, Anna.
Carol just takes it in strides like, alright, we're on now. No Anna, no Tamara, just a child. Cool. Spirit say anything?
A child that lives not, yet did not die.
Time to go bust some ghosts.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Tragic.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Burying the trauma.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler.
It doesn't make it
He
good.
knows his family. Anna came to you. You must have noticed something.
The Peller's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
Princess is the real MVP here.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders.
Oh,
seeks vengeance.
restless spirit, making everything up.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help. Lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift
So
curses.
not a good,
The white wolf can't lift it. He should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Okay.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
At midnight near the grave that lies empty.
The Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Well. Okay. Let's see. Botchlings. Saying a botchling's ugly is like saying shit's not particularly tasty. Can't say it's a lie, but it doesn't exactly convey the whole truth either. Repulsed creatures, born of dead, wanted babies discarded without proper ritual. Eee. This is gonna be fun. So cursed oil and axie. They. Do I have any cursed? Make a devil's puffball. Make a griffin decoction. I can make vampire oil. Make some beast oil. And save it up for some enhanced. Let's see. Oh, I need to find a couple more things. Ooh. If we're going to be dealing with vampires soon. Inventory. Let's take a look at our oils. Okay, I do have cursed oil. Good. All right. So we're going to back out. Now's as good a time as any to save real quick, and I'm going to grab some food in front of me. I would say that this is what y'all the high quality entertainment that you guys came here to see is me possibly eating. But I think there's only a couple of us, so it may just be the two of us on the call on the stream. You never know. But I do believe that my wife just brought tacos from one of my favorite little local places near our house. So, in true San Antonio fashion, I will never not prioritize delicious local tacos. We're gonna go. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we get back, food and more of The Witcher 3. So, back in a flash. Alright, and we are back. Doesn't take long for me to eat that one taco, and I'll spare you guys the,
White wolf, wise wolf.
Oh, this dude sells alchemy stuff, too. I'll spare you guys the soundtrack of me,
Could use a few
scarfing delicious cheese-based tacos. So I've got 36 gold. This dude doesn't buy anything else, does he? He does. What does he sell? Why, hello, darling.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How you doing?
All right.
How are your tacos?
Very good. Now that I've got a couple into me, I feel a little bit better.
I imagine.
And then go and finish my tacos, and then take my medication.
Oh, fun. All right,
Well,
so in
Actually,
theory,
I can go and take my medication now.
this is the part of the fascinating life that we live.
So long.
So we're being recorded right now.
We are live.
Cool.
So, what's on your mind today? Talk to me about anything. I ain't picky.
Currently medication so that I am not bitchy.
I mean, it's a plus.
Yeah. I'll probably mute myself for a bit so I can finish eating.
Sure, sure. Take your time.
And let me go ahead and hop onto YouTube so I can watch you.
Aw, I appreciate it. Feed the algorithm. All right.
How was your Kostra?
So far, I have eaten about a fifth of it, and it is delicious and cheesy, just as expected. It can be nothing else.
Awesome.
Now, that place has some really good salsa verde, so...
Should all be flogged. Help an old feeble woman.
What's wrong?
There's a lag between the live and talking to you, so I'm going to mute the video so I don't throw myself off.
Okay.
Be covered in warts and our dogs will get the mange.
But so that same guy was there.
That same guy?
The guy the first time, the one that I spoke Spanish to.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The very bad white girl Spanish.
Right.
And
Which still, kudos to you for making an effort.
but he greeted me in English
Warts
today
mange?
and
Sounds dangerous.
showed that he was
Fine,
fluent
I'll
in
help you.
English. So I didn't try.
He's like, "You don't-
Spanish with him today.
You don't have to.
Yeah. I may try again because I think I'd be better
it's-
next time.
I appreciate the effort, but you don't gotta. I understand you.
Someone to repair their shrines
He
from this day on.
he did ask what sort of
Look,
meat you
already
wanted
got
in
a
your
trade.
Kostra.
I'm a witcher,
And
restoring
I told him
traditional
asada, and he
roadside
looked at me
structures in wood.
blankly, and
Just
I was
not
like,
my
"Do you have carne
specialty.
asada?"
Fighting evil,
And
that's what witches
he
call
kind
them.
of like
And vandals
nodded,
are
but
worse than
it's not
beasts.
on their menu. So you might
Fine.
need to look
I
at their
see you
menu.
damaged
Yeah, I
shrines.
mean-
I'll take care of 'em.
Decide.
Won't go out of my way though.
Okay.
Nothing's out of the way in these parts. And
No,
the
I don't
gods
know.
will guide
I
you.
don't know what they gave you.
It's
Not again.
it's got carne asada in it, so
Oh, good. That works out well.
yeah, it's they've got the asada tacos on the menu, and that's the meat that I desired. So
He looked at me from kind of like across the restaurant, and he was like,
Can we talk?
verde
long as it's
salsa,
short and to
and
the point,
like
'cause I
he
don't
kind of
wag me
like I
tongue
was
for
like reading
jollies.
my phone, and he was
They
like,
call me Radcow.
scream.
arranged the horse racing
And
here.
it was just
You
taking
wouldn't
me a
have heard
moment to
talk.
process
Wanna try?
Verde,
Say
you
the
know.
word. Don't.
I think he was afraid I didn't understand Verde.
Maybe later.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You must have
I know I'm pasty, but
like must have been a very telling exchange early on.
I understand better than I can speak. That's part of the reason why I don't speak, is because it's so embarrassing. My accent is so horrible.
You know, the thing that I did back in back when I started taking Spanish back in high school, and then again after I took it at UTSA, was to watch telenovelas.
That's what I was thinking about doing. I guess once we get Netflix again.
I mean, yeah,
or Hulu
YouTube's got
is-
them.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean,
Is
YouTube.
to start watching telenovelas.
I'm certain that YouTube's got some of the wild ones. You know, like the like the memed gasps in Spanish.
Yeah. I have never been able to roll an R. Like, I have been taking Spanish pretty continually since grade school. Like, since second grade, and I have never been able to roll an R.
Believe I saw him heading for the stable. What?
Tragic.
You blind?
Yeah,
Nobody
I'm
willing to
pretty
put it
sure
out?
other people in my
Ain't that
family can
simple.
roll an R.
Not
I
so
cannot.
afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners. My
And
brother's
it's
in the
funny because,
stable.
like, I'm the
We've
most,
got
like,
to save him. He'll
culturally,
burn alive.
like,
Him and the horses.
I don't know how to
See what I
describe
can do.
myself, but,
Hurry
like,
now, quick.
White.
no, like, I would say I'm not the most culturally white person in my family,
Oh no, in your family? Good heavens, no.
but I possibly sound the most white. Well, except for the Lebuckians. They definitely sound more white than I do, but,
Probably bolted on the
of the people in Bear County, I think I sound the most white. I'm like, I don't even know how that happened. Anyways. So, what is going on quest-wise right now?
So this drunk asshat's castle is on fire, and he doesn't really seem to care. He's not a good drunk.
wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat
He's apparently abusive. I'm gonna have to go find the grave of his miscarried child, which is restless and haunting everybody,
sound about right?
and kill
Did
it.
he set it on fire?
I do not know, but I do know that I have to.
That does seem like a drunk guy thing to do.
Yeah, it's possible, and
Shut up and fight.
I was hoping that I could get the key, but it's bolted from the other side, I suppose. So I'm gonna knock this punk out, and then save his horses, and the man that's trapped inside there. I gotta find a way into the barn. I'll be back for you.
We need to talk.
Later. We need to talk later. I may have to go back to my previous save. Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Sit
Yeah.
down. You.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the previous save so that I can.
Expect.
Blah 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 blah.
Why did
We're gonna have to do all this over again because I thought that I could get into the barn by talking to him, like trying to talk some sense into him. Clearly not. So I just told the dude that I was gonna save his brother, and then kind of ignored everything, and that does not sit well with me.
just
Damn. That's under.
get what? Some
Come on.
a cursed creature that draws strength.
But how?
That's
A lot of cutscene here.
what?
Oh, sh
Okay.
This
Okay.
do what?
Okay.
a bit fur.
There we go. All right, so load game. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's checkpoint. Okay. Let's try this again.
Contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik
You know, Oak Pollen's still beating you up today, huh?
ravaged land. His mission: gather intelligence
know it.
about Syria.
Yeah,
Arrived too late.
I was talking on stream earlier about how it just
The Witcher learned nothing from
breezes into town and makes everybody thoroughly miserable.
Geralt read them and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron.
Since I work at a big box hardware store,
Mm-hmm.
I frequently get new people to town, and they're kind of like, "What is this?" So I frequently give them the lowdown. I had a lady who was asking my advice because I guess they had like a concrete porch poured and it wasn't done well and it wasn't sealed well, and she was asking what I thought they could do, like do-it-yourself wise, to fix it. But she was like, it's all discolored because of tree bits.
Mm-hmm. Like
And
power
I'm like,
wash
well,
it, seal it, and stain it?
yeah, but she's gonna have to wait like a month because the pollinating is not gonna be done for probably about a month. I told her it got a late start because of the freeze. So pollen season should have started mid-March, but it didn't really start till April. So it's probably not gonna be over till May.
Yeah.
May something. Because usually it's wrapping up about now, but it's still really thick. So, anyways, there is a methodology to the madness.
Uh-oh. Ladders. My worst enemy.
You and me both.
Okay.
Of course, that doesn't stop me from climbing on them. When I'm at work, I have days where I can't do ladders, and I'm like, this is a no ladder day.
Coming to get you.
I gotta sign up for the whole, like, FMLA, deal because of the vertigo and the migraines,
Mm-hmm.
because of, you know, said allergies and all that. When I was talking with the manager about, you know, what that does for me, he's like, it basically means that, you know, you also won't have to perform certain duties, you know, that you basically have kind of like an excuse note. And I'm like, I've never really had trouble getting people to help me out. Like I'm really fortunate in the coworkers that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you know, I'm not shy like about it. You know, if I can do it, I do it. If I can't, I go, hey, I got bad vertigo today. Can you get up on that ladder for me?
Right.
I'm afraid I'll fall down. And they're like, yeah, of course, no problem.
Sound about right?
I think they mentioned, they immediately get that mental picture and they're just like, yep, no problem.
Yeah, I think that the last thing that they would want is, okay, why isn't not dodging?
I could let you focus on this for a bit.
No, it was more of a controller issue.
Okay.
Got close to beating me down though, because I was a little bit singed when I left the barn.
Oh.
No, it's I'm certain that they don't want a lawsuit. And you've told them, yeah, vertigo's a thing.
Coworkers don't even, you know, that it's not necessarily the forefront of their mind as far as lawsuit goes. But, you know, I'm nice enough and I'm helpful enough that, you know, when I'm like, hey, I'm afraid that I'm gonna fall down this ladder if I climb up there, they're just like, say no more.
Yeah, I don't want to go ass over tea-kettle.
You beat them.
They're just like, I will climb up there for you.
And on Anna.
That's another story.
We did see one of the newbies, like, two or three shelves up in a bay, climbing out. We were like, we're gonna have a talk with
wife.
him.
How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup?
That's
Socks never
that's
darn?
not safe.
20 years we've known each other.
So,
She said
Geralt's gonna read this dude the riot act.
she was there to greet
'Cause
me
he
when
beat
I
his,
returned the
pregnant
victor.
wife.
She was
Yep.
there to patch me up in defeat.
It was always, you know, like, well, she knew how to make me angry. Nah, man.
Where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her?
I have
For that?
something to say
Criticizing
about
you?
that when he's done.
Oh, Witcher,
I learned
you
from one of my
haven't a
true crime
clue, have you?
podcasts.
Uh-oh.
Well, perhaps
Your
I
recreational
should
murder
regret it
shows?
One day.
Yeah.
One day, but not today.
Yeah.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Well, thanks for telling me, pal. This does not bode well for our working
Wasted my
relationship.
time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
The kind I'm gonna have to beat up later?
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not
See,
because you couldn't
Geralt gets
control
me.
them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
Yeah, and using a past tense there.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
Geralt the therapist.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it.
Yeah, dude, I'm not saying like you drove him out like
She wriggled
yesterday. I'm saying you drove him out over years of systemic abuse.
Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone.
Poor baby.
Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was
Like how his
left
voice changed now that he's
with
missing a couple teeth.
nothing. Only the bottle.
That's a good detail.
Yeah.
What happened
Yeah,
next?
like Geralt's like, I am over brimming with sympathy, my guy.
Worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere.
Which he cleaned up to mess with my crime scene.
She'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked.
Yeah, didn't I hear you referring in one of your previous streams to it is
It
what
lay there.
Geralt
Yeah.
CSI?
CSI Fantasy Poland.
Yeah.
Bloodied sheets. Dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it.
Tell me where you put
What
it.
did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Donde.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror.
Dude, you live in Fantasy Poland. You know that those rites have meaning.
I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born.
Now I gotta clean up this dude's map.
Witcher, my child was dead.
Shield's freaking out a little bit.
So
Get on
is
with
the
yourself.
wife dead as well?
Men like you
I think the wife is
downright
like gone. Like she bolted.
mutations work
That's
then.
fair.
But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Don't question me, Chuckles.
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
That's why I'm a witcher and you're a drunk.
A cursed creature that
Is there
draws
such thing as a
strength from
drunk
killing
witcher?
pregnant women. Strong enough it
I
attacks the
don't
physical
think so. I think one of the mutations, like,
blood
in story is that we become resistant to poisons.
How?
Because, like, all of the Witcher's potions that they use,
Like they metabolize really fast, right?
yeah, like all of the potions that they use are highly toxic. So unless you go through the process of being mutated to handle it, like, you're basically like drinking arsenic.
Not kill my child.
Okay.
It's suffered enough already.
So I don't think that alcohol would affect that much. But I don't know. I haven't tried to get drunk in this game.
Whatever we do,
I mean,
we gotta find the botchling
people, or he seems to
I'll
like
show you where I buried
spending
her,
time drinking
dig
with
the
the
grave at my
locals,
threshold.
but I guess, you know, that's just a pastime anyway.
Well, and also, you know, like it's the old fantasy trope of, you know, like, oh, we go to the tavern. Well, yeah, you do, because
Then wait here with me.
the tavern's where you can get something that is safer than the groundwater.
Yeah.
You know, like
Fair.
why we started brewing things in the first place.
A shovel to dig up the grave.
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Okay, let's take a look. A few hours later, hopefully it gives me my health back, or I'm just gonna have to, like, eat handfuls of honeycombs.
A bit further. Follow me.
Potent than the handfuls of apples.
Pretty much, yeah.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Like, there reaches a point where you have to think, living in fantasy Poland, that you would start paying attention to the superstitions, and that time is the first time you see, like, a ghoul.
Now I've done wrong.
Buddy typed in your chat asking
grave's dug
if
And empty.
you were talking to me.
What's that mean?
I don't know
Ah,
how far back
Botchling's on
that
the
was.
prowl.
yeah, let's see, Captain Edic, is that, Daniel?
Look.
Or Dabiel, I suppose, from the, Oh, that's lovely.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Pick up the kid.
Rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing and restless?
You die.
Right through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if
Ugly
it starts
babies
wriggling.
need love
I'll
too.
call no
Yeah,
bullshit.
that's our boy Dan. And yes, I am talking to Amanda.
Take it in your arms.
She's hanging out with me on this stream.
Merciful gods.
Pretty
like how they-
baby.
Their oh, girls' advice is basically the same as mine.
Right,
Ugly
like,
Test the
babies
old
love
legends.
too.
Change it into a lubberkin.
I'd hold it.
yep. I'm gonna go on ahead and eat another honeycomb while we walk. A little road snack.
Wrap it up in your cloak. It's your baby. You tell it you're sorry.
Now, the problem is that we do need blood for the Pollar's ritual, but I'm fairly certain that I can just stab the Baron and that'll be fine. Well.
Spectres. Botchlings set to trend.
Ooh. Whoa. Whoa, these guys are kind of rocking me. There's my, Irden. Yeah, Irden.
It's like an escort quest.
Yeah, earlier, I don't think you were on for it, but I did an escort quest where I had to, bring a goat back to a dude.
caught the tail end of that as I brought you your coast.
That's right. Okay, no more wraiths.
It's thriving something fierce. Can't hold it.
Use the Axie signal to calm the matchlet. Axie hate. Hey.
Quiet now.
Everybody be nice to the baby.
Everybody be chill. Ugly baby coming through.
Me? Nothing. This is your job.
Ugly babies need love
Told
too.
you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
Is the ugly baby trying to bite the Baron?
I mean, I think it's considering it, and honestly,
it's
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't blame him. Yep, more wraiths.
More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. I'll not let you fight it out.
Yay, yay.
So what is a lubberkin?
It's apparently what that turns into. Kind of like a little kobold, you know, just a little house spirit. You know, in all of these old myths, home has a lot of meaning, so I need to pay attention to this. Yeah. It's like there's power in thresholds.
Speaking of, I gotta let in one of the babies.
Alright, well I'm going to... Yeah, go! It is a weird game, Daniel. I have thought about taking the time to like read all the short stories and all the stuff. I just haven't done it yet. There.
Squirming again. Like a daft eel. I cannot hold it. It worked.
Oh, baby.
Stopped.
Chosen the name?
I do like the
Good one. It's important.
sort of tactic it takes with these, you know, all of these old myths,
Banner of named her.
and just being like, nah, this isn't Grimm's fairy tales. This stuff is grisly. I'm gonna put my inventory real quick and put an oil on. I've fighting a bunch of specters. We're going to pull up our silver sword. Just in case.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
It gets terrifying, but also like really sad.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came,
Yo.
but who I did not embrace.
Hey, it's a Felipe.
I name thee. Say her
A
name,
wild fleet has
and
appeared,
embrace
yes.
thee as my daughter.
You can watch us put a tragically ugly baby to rest.
How does one go about doing that?
Well,
You apparently bury it under the threshold.
Good.
yep.
Now bury the body.
Speaking of which, our dog's son was covered in oak.
Yes, he will do that.
More so than usual.
That sounds hellish for someone who is allergic to oak.
It is, and the dog's allergic to oak too. So
His survival instincts seem to leave much to be desired.
yes.
What now?
In one day's time.
Okay. So ugly baby is buried. It should turn into a
Stay
lubberkin,
here and wait. You go home.
and I'm just. I guess Girl's just gonna like chill and hang out and be like, well,
That's my
gotta help me
choice.
find the rest of your family. So
Guilt. The responsibility for all this lies with me.
yeah.
Time for parental impulses. else's.
Geralt
It's
actually
long
looks
past.
moved by it.
Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here.
Moo.
Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Gonna get a firm talking to when all of this is done. I like that. Action prompt. Sit and wait. We've been doing that for a year. We're all used to that.
That doesn't make you special at all.
By blood's power, I summon you.
Does
With your name, I beseech you.
is Daniel able to join the text chat
Hear my
or the
call
voice
and
chat?
arise there.
I don't think so, but
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he knows how to.
yeah.
Lead me to those
So,
bound
are you
to
There's
streaming
the-
on Twitch or something?
I'm streaming on YouTube.
On YouTube? Oh,
Yeah. You can find the link on my Facebook and follow it. And then pump up my metrics,
Or if you are subscribed to him on YouTube,
which you
it
should
will
be.
show you that
Subscribe
he
to me
is-
on YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe. Feed the analytics. Feed the algorithm.
I will have to go to your Facebook page to do any of these things.
The algorithm tells YouTube that I am a real person, worthy of attention. And then eventually, I might even get things like sponsorships, and I can sell Raycon headphones or
NordVPN.
yeah, or NordVPN. I can try and convince people to play Raid Shadow Legends in exchange for the sweet, sweet monies that are required to survive.
I was gonna tell you the whole thing about the I said I had something to tell you about it being a woman's fault.
Oh yeah.
So part of the deal, Felipe, with this storyline was this dude was of course blaming his wife for his domestic violence.
Yeah, she knows how to make me angry.
Yeah. So apparently there was a hashtag that went around about a year ago called Challenge Accepted, where women were sharing black and white photos of themselves. And like basically by the time it got to the US, it was like, you know, nobody knew what it was about other than I share a stylistic photo of myself that is in
she
black and
wasn't
white,
having
and
it
then I
kept in
challenge
there.
somebody else to do the
Worth
same.
looking around, though.
And like a bunch of celebrities got in on it and all that. But it had actually started in Turkey because of the incredibly high rate of
Clothing.
homicides
changing
of
here.
women, specifically in domestic relationships, and men can get basically lighter sentences if they can be like, well, she made me do it.
A bracelet.
And the whole
Must have
reason for
dropped
the
it.
black and white photos is that's how they present
A bracelet.
the victim
One of them must have
photos.
dropped it.
So women in Turkey had started basically challenging each other to take black and white photos of themselves, kind of being like, I could be next. Because I could be blamed for being too meek and submissive, and so that makes you feel like an uber predator. Or I could be blamed for actually standing up for myself, and therefore you feel like you have to fight more. I could be blamed for rejecting you because, like part of the case where it started,
They change in
a
here.
woman had been dating a guy and then broke up with him because she found out he was married, and he murdered her.
Oof.
Yeah. So, you know, stuff like that. It's just like damned if you do, damned if you don't. And like when, you know, men were surveyed about their thoughts on the case, it's like, well, yeah, it's 70% the man's fault, but 30% the woman's fault.
That is so toxic.
Yeah.
Like,
Basically, they specifically call it femicide because
Horseshoe.
there
Way
is
to pitch
such
better
a
to a
high
horse.
rate of
Both were
murder
here.
of
I'm going the right
women
way.
in that country, and I'm sure others,
Wants to show me
in
something
proportion to men, that it's It's just a huge problem.
Did the
Also,
hashtag like raise a level of awareness? Is there?
by the time it got here, it had pretty much lost all meaning.
Oh.
I think it raised awareness in its country of origin, so that's good. But part of the crime podcast I was listening to was kind of trying to raise awareness of it again. Basically, just shout out to Crime Junkies podcast. The girls from that podcast were like, "Hey, we participated in this challenge and we didn't know what it was for at that time, but now we do. We should, and other people should understand the reason for these challenges."
Stage is a field day. Still with a closer look.
Like, basically, look it up.
Don't blindly follow into the void, you fools.
Right.
Yeah.
Try to get some context before you try and get Instagram clout.
Exactly.
So, speaking of blindly following, I can't help but notice.
What, the ghost fetus?
Yes, you are blindly following the ghost fetus.
I'm not blindly following. The fetus that it was before is hang on. I changed something in my inventory. I think I'm chugging potions when I don't need to be. Yeah.
The baby was miscarried. And
I remember you filling me in on the origin of the lubberkin. It's just a ghost fetus, man. It troubles me.
I mean, that's fair.
I don't really think anything about this game is supposed to be soothing.
Yeah, see now everything's all blurry. That's because I had myself a nice little poison drink a couple of times by accident.
Bones have been here a while.
Oh, Geralt's beard is growing back pretty quick. Thank God.
Chewed on the saddle.
I missed it, so.
Necrophages will eat anything these days.
Did you long for it? The comfort
Yeah.
it offers you?
Yeah, I mean...
Claws. Wasn't
I mean, he would.
necrophage made these marks.
Why are there 3 babies now? Oh, it's just because your vision's blurry.
Yeah.
You're poisoning yourself.
Horseshoes missing.
Just because
lost
I
one in the smokehouse?
accidentally drank a bunch of highly toxic Witcher potions.
Head torn clear off.
My bad.
Takes incredible strength.
Don't
We're
do
dealing-
that, John. Don't do that.
Yeah, so we're dealing with something
Must have been attacked by a
extraordinarily
beast.
strong.
Surprised him. Hope they got away.
I really do enjoy these parts of the game that are,
I think it doesn't end here.
like I've said a few times in the past, CSI Fantasy Poland. It's like, okay, I gotta find the 3 babies, but I gotta use my Witcher senses. Look at these horses. No, check it out. Flowers. Okay, there. I think it's sobered up a little bit. Just a little bit. Still pretty fuzzy. Oh, that's because I set this, I guess Witchers can get drunk because the first thing I did to refill my health was have a nice, muggo beer. And then fought a wolf.
Seems legit. Question is, how long do you stay drunk?
Not very. Like, that seemed to have cleared up pretty quickly.
So another thing from these trials in Turkey, it's become so notorious for men to get reduced
A
sentences
fisherman's hut.
from dressing
wants
up
me to take
for
a
their
closer
court
look.
dates for basically wearing a suit and tie. That has become known as the tie defense.
Oh, so do glasses. There's a whole
Go on now.
there's a
Yeah,
whole Adam ruins
What you
everything
think here,
about like how
what's
the
out of the
defense
way?
attorneys like try their best.
We has nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean, yeah, I guess it works here too.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through?
Look, man,
Daughter's medium
you're good
height,
people.
around 20.
I appreciate that.
Spain, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy?
Talking to.
Shut up, Todd.
Oh,
No,
okay, you're-
no, about the
you're
wizard.
talking.
Yeah, there'll be a slight delay on the stream, but there's some fishermen who are who were kind of like
Your son said enough. No point.
like offering refuge, and I respect that.
Don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother.
You mean
Need to know if they're
offering
alive and
refuge while
safe.
wearing giant knives around their neck?
They're fishermen, man. Like, what are you gonna do? You use it for everything.
Mrs. Anna, that's another
Including murdering random
Any
witchers?
word better than
Yeah,
crows.
trying to. I don't think this guy's feeling squirrely enough to mess with Jimmy Two Swords.
Beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean.
Man,
It just
you're-
seems uncomfortable to wear it around your neck, but
not
then
a
again,
one
I have neck
lifted a
issues.
finger for to stop it.
I much prefer the albatross the gods assigned me.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
The constant reminder of my own shame.
I was awaiting in the old
I don't
smokehouse
feel
with
shame.
horses. Cold as hell and so dark.
After a while with the albatross, you would.
Moon had risen high. And still they hadn't
I do feel the weight of the
began to
world,
fear
though.
some
I mean, like, an albatross is not a small bird, and eventually that thing is going to start
sets
rotting.
off
Like,
towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere,
Get
a
bloated
gale
from the
arose.
gases.
mhm.
Tear my
And then you've
head
just got a
off.
big stink bird, you know, several pounds hanging around your neck.
Raising a racket to make your
Now,
ears
see, the
Oh, and
wife.
Don't forget
Mrs.
the
Anna
flies.
screamed
Yeah.
and bent
Constant
over to
buzzing
herself.
and crawling in the
Tamara
maggots.
knelt down
Now,
and
the-
put
I'm
her
not.
arms
The wife may stab me, and I think that she, like, emotionally, she's justified in doing so. The wife may be like, "Hey, you're here to, you know, you're here to take them back to the abusive situation, and nothing's going to change.
like burned on with hot iron.
So
The palms
better
were
shank you here."
Burned like a cattle
Yeah,
brand.
she
But-
looks like she's prepping for it.
Yeah, but hopefully I'll have the chance to be like, "Look, man, I'm gonna take them back home.
as if they burned with raw fire.
Their husband is not going to be here long. And they're not gonna stay there. They're gonna pick up their stuff
By the deck,
and go somewhere safe."
Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for.
So there are two
Tamara
women?
learned it.
Yeah, the wife and the daughter.
Salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No two ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help.
So like,
My missus
I
told me
I dig these
time of
folks. They're
war
good
and
folks.
tempest come, a time of folk gone wrong.
So the fact that she's looking at me sideways, like, it's like,
Who stands
I get
by
it.
idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying
Geralt's
shame
like,
couldn't
don't
save
worry,
Mrs. Anna
I'll
in
beat
the
that
end.
bear in or I'll kill the bear in myself.
I mean, I've already
Fine.
I've
What
already
happens next?
knocked out a few of his teeth and gave him one hell of a shiner once.
Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then. from
But
the woods,
ultimately, it's up to the wife and daughter what
before I
happens.
could catch my breath, a beast jumped out
Yeah,
of
they-
the
Oh,
woods,
John,
big as a
on
barn,
unrelated to Witcher
horns,
news,
and 2 burning coals for eyes.
I hear that you recently got
I thought I
a
was
massive
done for.
dose of
Beast
serotonin and
attacked Mrs.
dopamine
Anna's
from
horse,
an
ripped her
announcement
tail
from the
off,
MCU.
carried her off into the
Yes, the Shang-Chi trailer is out, and I am on cloud 9.
Twas the only reason we escaped. The maid
Shang-Chi is my
wanted to go back
jam.
to her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd
Kung
die
Fu in my Marvel Cinematic Universe?
unless Tamara
It's more likely than you think.
not to go.
About goddamn time.
Yeah, well, and I mean, plus, like this is stuff that has been brewing since the Marvel Cinematic Universe started, right? Like in Iron Man 1, the terrorists that got Tony Stark were allied with the Ten
The
Rings.
10 Rings, yeah.
And all we know about that organization is that Obadiah Stane was connected with them,
Paths diverge.
and the fake Mandarin.
Go in peace.
Hi, ugly baby. And the Mandarin is attached with the Ten Rings, and then in the short that they released, The oh, hang on a sec. We gotta pump up our jam. But in the short that was released, they had the reference to the Ten Rings. And, like, that's the kind of thing that I would very much like to see more of. You know, to explicate that even more.
I mean, up until Disney reclaiming the rights to all the Marvel properties, I had been looking forward to more Netflix series of Iron Fist.
Same.
Actually, a majority of the Netflix Marvel stuff I was enjoying a great deal.
Yeah, and like I like, you know, and in case anybody watches this the recording of this stream that I'll put up in the future, you know that I am the most obnoxious of Iron Fist fans.
Yes.
I think that the Netflix series did a fantastic job. I think there was a lot of things that they could have done better. I think that
to be honest, it was far better than I was anticipating.
Right. And for, you know, for someone like me who has long been borderline obsessed with the character, I think if you like view it from a place of subtlety on a critical level, they did a fantastic job. Like, everybody complained when it came out, they're like, Danny is so unlikable. And it's like, well, yes. Yes, he's tremendously unlikable.
Because he is.
Because he is. Like, Danny starts off his character journey as a privileged, whiny douchebag who's focused on revenge. Like, absolutely. Oh wait, this guy's challenging me to a duel.
Boots a bit big, maybe. Careful not to trip.
I gotta. He's Ronvid of the Small Marsh. And I don't like his innately punchable face.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now,
this poor schlub.
For I've 99 left after you.
I've got to fight 100 knights to the death, and you're number one.
Doing anything to offend
not
me.
today.
Does he not know what a Witcher is?
Why? Then swear.
So, having arrived late to this whole Witcher thing, what exactly is a Witcher?
I am.
Is it a supernatural thing?
I am
or...
still figuring that out. Hold on, I may have to kill this guy real quick.
Any last words?
My understanding is Witchers are mutants.
Yeah, so they're like, they're basically taken from childhood, and subverted to
challenge me again.
Subverted, or like
Look at me the wrong way.
submitted to a series of arcane experiments that changes and mutates them.
Yes.
Makes them like more resistant to poison, longer lived, but also strips away things like standard human emotion. So all Witchers are kind of edgelords. You know, they're cold-hearted because they have to be. But the different orders have different manifestations of the mutation. So my order in particular, I've got like cat eyes, and it allows me to like focus my senses and follow sense and you know, play CSI Fantasy Poland. So once you get
a lot of them don't survive the mutation.
yeah. But if you do, then, you know, you can start a lucrative career going from town to town hunting monsters. You know, maybe join up with some mercenary troops, and nobody will like you. Everyone will hate you. I guess you'll go eat worms. But you're also the only guy that has, like, the technical know-how to kill a wraith. You know, you're the only one that's like, oh yeah, you gotta oil your sword with, you know, a mixture of juniper berries and molly root, you know, the standard stuff. So, I mean, I guess it beats being a henchman.
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
Oh, you know,
Forget that. Here.
win must.
Yeah. And it at least allows you to have the least tragic haircut in Fantasy Poland. And there are a lot of tragic haircuts. So I would like to put an apple there instead of getting... Yeah, chicken sando. That way the next time I try to heal myself, I won't just wind up getting day drunk. Yeah, so Witchers bop around and hunt monsters.
Word, please.
Oh, who's this oily looking dude?
Pleasure. They call me the Sergeant. Left
Sergeant.
from my army days, you understand. When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner. Wanted to ask you about something.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Yeah, I
Gotta
don't
ask
like
the
this dude's
Baron about
complexion.
that. Speaking of which, know where he is.
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't
Oh
drink,
my God.
don't eat. Just sits.
And as this is being recorded on the internet for posterity, I would like to say in jest, can someone please just fucking murder Ted Cruz?
I would like to make a statement to the FBI agents that are out there that we do not endorse the we do not endorse violence of any kind against one of our elected officials. However, wow, that guy does have a punchable face, doesn't he?
There you are.
There's a gentleman I work
See
with
the
that I
hollyhock
told
there.
him on Friday that he resembles very slightly Ted Cruz, and I may punch him for that.
Anna had read some.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Cruz do today?
Yeah, how is that embarrassment further made it difficult to be a Texan?
He's just John Breath.
Them, the frilly ones,
Well, yeah.
called birds of paradise.
But what are you
since
looking
they
at that
came
made
in.
you think of him right now?
But Tamara
Oh, I
called
just
them
got a blast
dragons of
from him
paradise.
asking for my support for his
She
campaign
adored
in the future. I'm like, no.
Damn shame
Oh,
never
yeah.
one which blooms would please
I will
Diana.
vote for a sock with googly eyes before I vote for that prick.
I will write in Captain Kirk.
Got some information about your family.
Would vote for a sock with googly eyes that had
Let's go
cum
inside.
stains
It's a bit chilly.
Yeah,
before I
God,
would vote
man.
for Ted Cruz.
yeah. Amanda's going hard.
There's no chill.
I felt that way about Ted Cruz when I was a
Daughters in
Republican.
Oxenford.
She's like,
What the blazes?
I mean, apparently most Republicans feel that way about Ted Cruz. Like,
Haven't you brought a
Lindsey
bag?
Graham, another
Offered to do that.
How do you know?
stellar moral compass, a pillar within the community. Lindsey Graham said that if you murdered Ted Cruz on the Senate floor and other senators were the jury, you wouldn't get a conviction.
I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's
Like,
safe.
you have to work to be that unlikable, but
You must be sure.
hey,
See her
tribalism, he'll get
yourself.
reelected
Sort with
again.
anyone else.
Bothers me that that's the
Not
case.
much I can do.
I'm grateful.
You know, God forbid you,
Enticement, and this might prove useful.
God forbid you get one of them socialists in office.
Ever since
Might
they
actually
died,
use tax money for effective purposes.
So they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find
Maybe
them
we could
both.
set up a
What, have
Hunger
Anna learned
Games
anything?
for
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Republican
Well,
re-elections,
What are you waiting for?
but just for
You need to
Ted
tell me
Cruz's
about
spot.
Siri, like we agreed.
I mean, you know, like, look, Ted Cruz is
Once given.
symptomatic. We've also got Abbott to deal with, right?
Yeah.
We put Chip Roy and Louis Gohmert in positions of power.
Oh God.
Louis Gohmert, well known as the dumbest congressman.
Pure luck in the
Yeah.
flesh. To
No,
hunt
no,
down
no,
one
no. Let us
blood,
not forget our lovely
worthy
Attorney General
walking
and
folks
indicted
as
criminal,
Oh my God,
among the
Ken
living.
Paxton.
Ed
Yep.
Paxton,
Yep.
who will not leave political office for fear of criminal prosecution. He has immunity while in office, and he happens to be in charge of the organization that would prosecute him.
Which is why he's just been kind of sitting on that indictment for the last 6 years.
My sword was all I had.
You can't convince me our system isn't broken.
No, it's thoroughly broken.
Where they teach you that anyway?
But,
Don't
it
they
is
believe
heartbreaking.
that Ken Paxton snuffed some of the people that
At
are
Kenmorhen?
were gonna testify against him?
Well, I don't think that they think that they snuffed
I mean,
him.
he didn't do it personally, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm not a
It's
witcher.
been bandied around the office that maybe that accident wasn't quite so accidental.
Particularly since there was more than one.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them have resigned because they basically said like, "Hey, it's our job to do this, and we can't do our job, so we're out."
Is that koala on
On the spit?
on the fire? Yeah.
No, it's a boar.
It looks like a boar like
Perhaps you'd
the
care
love
to
child of
wager.
a boar and a koala.
Naturally.
All right, so I've got to beat this dude in a race, which I am bad at.
Black mare.
Okay,
in the
I see
stable.
Amanda's point about the koala pig.
Yeah.
That won't do it all.
Is that Siri?
Yeah, it is Siri.
What happened?
Oh my
You get the
goodness.
gist?
Yeah, she grew up.
No.
So why not?
The horse
She's got a sharp tongue, and I appreciate that.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh,
So
that'd
that
be a
is
sight
the
to
Witcher's
behold.
adopted daughter,
Would it
Felipe.
ever?
Don't
Yeah,
He
she.
adopted a child?
I wish
Well,
I'd
yeah,
take you,
Agreed.
it's
but not drink
as
it.
far
He
as
kind of accidentally stole her.
yeah, like he sort of
Accidentally.
whoopsie doodled his way into having a kid that he now has to take care of. You know,
It's
like
one of those,
like
I
you
didn't mean to
do.
kidnap you. I didn't
But then
mean
he
to
lost
kidnap
her.
you.
Yeah. So this game started with her as a child in a dream sequence where Geralt was training her. She has not undergone the full Witcher process, but she is innately magical on her own.
As ever, first one to the tower.
Okay,
Man chop!
I've got to do this race, and I'm bad at it, so I'm gonna focus. But you two, keep talking.
Come on, silly, don't you embarrass
Is she a princess in the game?
Yes.
You accidentally kidnapped a princess, or he made her a princess after the fact?
No, I
We need
accidentally
to
kidnapped a
stop
princess.
Asking him questions, but you should watch the Netflix series, Felipe.
It's very good.
It is very good. It is very trippy. There are 3 storylines, and they're happening in different timelines. So it can be kind of hard to follow. But you basically have Geralt's story, Yennefer's story, and Ciri's story.
The only thing I know about the series is that the dude who plays Geralt has a massive
Yo, wind.
package
Woman,
and tightly fitting jeans to accent his meaty butt.
the mare
So,
is yours.
Henry Cavill, are starring as Geralt of Rivia.
The Catboy of question.
Yes, our gruff-voiced Nyan boy.
Chance to win.
Ooh, we got attacked by a griffin, and that's another thing that this dude didn't tell
In
us.
an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were it.
But Henry Cavill went through
They make it
several pairs of the armor that he was wearing because his rippling muscles kept wearing through them.
Never.
To be fair, it's leather. I've seen the costume. It's leather.
Mm-hmm.
any amount of like horse riding and actual walking,
Working on it.
it's gonna wear
Mhm.
those like out.
And it was
Yeah,
a
I have
pretty
trouble with
physical
that
role.
with
They split
jeans
up.
with my thick
Hadn't considered
thighs.
that possibility before.
See, you,
I don't have trouble with that at all.
Find Anna too.
I refer to that as chub rub, and it has
Yep.
claimed a number of jeans of mine.
Same.
Can't help
Jeans,
wondering
scrub
why you made a
pants.
deal with the Nilfgaardians.
I don't see a problem.
I miss the
I mean-
halcyon days of pouring cups of urine into the toilet while Amanda's sitting at the computer.
Fuck death.
What?
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 The traitor.
When I used to, like, when I was doing a couple of shifts at the toxicology lab.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
The local Nilfgaardians.
Thought it was like your urine.
What of it? Even were I
No,
to
what am I,
attack,
Howard
put 'em down
Hughes? I
to a
don't got the
man
money to be
who
collecting
could
jars of my own urine.
That's why I was asking.
flood this land.
It's like, Felipe.
Hiding a secret
Sure as we've
fortune?
all got arseholes,
I don't have
they
piss
will.
urine. I mean, jars of urine money.
How do you wind up here?
So,
Just curious.
when
It's no
you work in a
secret.
toxicology
I was
lab,
a
particularly
Temerian
if it's a
soldier.
new
My
toxicology
unit
lab,
smashed to
the
wall starts. Soon after,
the
dust hope
the
of
lower
Greek
cost
driving the foe
biohazarding
back.
biohazard
Those who
waste
remain wandered
companies
north. Others,
charge
deserters who merely
a
broken
lot
men,
for
joined
the
us.
weight of
We're a
the urine
snowball
cups.
rolling down
So
the
you
slope.
have to
By the time we reach Crow's
pour
Gate,
the
it's up around it
the
the
old
size of a
urine out
forest.
of the cups into
Just
the
march
toilet,
into
and
the
then you just
fortress,
throw away the
make yourselves
cups.
at home.
With
As you do.
Nilfgaard advancing, the
So of
local
course we
lord
would
had
have our
fled,
temporary
abandoned the
workers
perch.
Yo.
or our
Once this
newbies
war's
Right.
go through a rite
Felipe's
of
like, that's
passage.
me.
Go through a rite of passage and pour urine out in the toilets.
It paid more than the job I had, and if you ever wanted to radicalize the working class, have them do that. Have them pour urine cups into a toilet.
Hey, baby.
Yep.
That's the magic of capitalism. As long as the usual set of jobs can afford to exploit you, they will. And the first part of opening your eyes is, oh wait, this objectively easier but somehow more degrading job pays me more? Well, yeah, because they're paying you for the degradation.
Listen, John, I'm an American, so nearly every part of me is for sale.
Mm-hmm. It has to be. How else are you going to survive?
You could probably sell those lovely locks, Felipe.
Wait, Witcher! When you find my
No.
daughter, will you give her this?
I am not good with that. I have donated my hair to Locks for Love several times, and I have decried it each time that if I should run into some chemo-ridden child wearing a wig made of my hair, I will have a new hairdo.
Why would a child wear your hair?
Because as I understood it, Locks for Love went to go...
Yeah, Locks of Love usually does wigs for kids.
Specifically for children.
Mm-hmm. I've
There's just
donated
an
to them a couple
awful-
of times.
There is just silver. Like, Felipe's hair is definitely
Oh,
mostly
no, yeah,
pepper
I mean, like,
and a
if-
fair bit of salt.
It would look like a very old child.
Hey, listen, I'm not saying it wouldn't. I'm just saying.
It'd be striking, though. I will admit, it would be striking.
He would definitely be able to tell it was his hair.
Yeah.
I would. And, and like I said, the snatching,
Heard you have
the
a
wig
problem.
snatching that would
Monster you
occur.
call a shrieker.
Oh no.
Holy shit,
Snatches
the
cows
mayor's
and
been
goats
working
mostly,
out. Fuck.
but it won't scorn
Sorry,
a man if
I'm
it
swearing
runs
like
into
I'm not even being recorded.
Borzoi
That's
huntsman
okay.
under the old
It's
I-
more than 2
I have-
minutes into the YouTube video.
Yeah, and plus I have marked this stream as not intended for children, so... And I don't know what the
It
fuck
is
that
The
does with
Witcher.
things like ad revenue, but that's something, like... I'm gonna be doing this whole streaming thing for as long as I possibly can, and I don't know how long it will take before it gets profitable, but I'm gonna do it until it gets profitable.
The Witcher is not child friendly.
No.
Like,
No.
the
No.
initial, like the first few minutes of the Witcher cutscenes show a horse being graphically beheaded.
And then you get then you get the part that actually YouTube has a problem with, which is a big frame full of Witcher ass.
Where'll I find him?
Me homestead. I took
Yeah.
the take in when he lost his dad. The mother passed long ago.
All
How
right.
do they indicate they have a problem with it?
So I mean, just like with most American cultural standpoints, violence, yeah, violence is fine. We're absolutely okay with violence. But sexuality? Oh, no, 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 no. That makes us anxious.
But did you get like a notice or something, or what?
No, no. But that would be the big difference in terms of, is this meant for kids? Would be, is there something, that could be read as sexual in the video? And in this case, yes. Yes, there is. The guys at CD Projekt Red apparently have an appreciation for, our thick goth girlfriend Yennefer, and spend quite a bit of time focusing on her righteous badonkadonk as well. So
yeah, one of the early scenes is Geralt in the tub and his naked girlfriend sitting off to the side.
and then she sends a bathtub lobster.
Yeah, that was weird.
Look, what they're doing in their relationship, it works for them.
I'd like to take a look.
Right? I'm not.
I mean, he did give her a look.
Yeah, I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum. I gotta keep my fancy clothes.
Are
Guardian trousers.
the clothes you've been wearing your fancy clothes, or are you putting on new fancy clothes?
Neither. I am selling spare clothes that I picked up along the way.
Okay.
Let's see. I can get that anywhere. Only got 157 to spend. All right, no, I'm good.
Farewell.
Like, this dude can't even afford a shirt. Poor guy.
Are you gonna go around shirtless?
No, I'm not. I get tangible benefits from mine. I get armor ratings. Okay, let's check the world map and see where I gotta go. Okay, so the Baron's daughter Tamara is all the way up here in Oxenford. It is 8 o'clock, so I'm gonna give me just a little while. You guys, how you guys feeling? You good to like hang out for another hour or two? We can make this a long stream.
I mean, if I hang out, I'm probably gonna start gaming myself.
Yeah, we'll tell you what, we will go on ahead and keep it nice and short and sweet for now. This is as good a time as any to take a break and stop. And yeah, hey, thanks for hanging out, both of you. It makes it much easier to have conversations when there's actually people to talk about, people with external ideas.
We can gossip about our political figures.
Absolutely. So for those who are either still in the stream or for those who are watching this in the far-flung future, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment, tell me what other games I should play, let me know if I missed things. If you would like to be like most of the other comments that I get, recommend me to shady pornography sites. Yeah, there's a lot of bots who have commented on my videos. And they're all like 26 seconds in, check out this site. And I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna. But feed the algorithm so that YouTube gives me money, because working for other people sucks. You shouldn't do it anymore. Break capitalism. Take care and
work for YouTube instead.
now you work for yourself. and YouTube pays you through ad money because you are a commodity.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But no, we'll see you guys next week. Every Monday, 6 p.m. Central, more Witcher 3. I didn't play this game while I was pretending to be a responsible adult, so I've got a lot of catching up to do. And we will see you guys next time.
And just before you go, John,
Mhm.
really quickly.
Yes.
I'm always up for murder beans whenever that is available.
We'll stream that next time. Sometime throughout the week, we'll get in on some Among Us. So keep your eyes on the channel. Click the bell to make sure that you get notifications. YouTube calls this a call to action. And I'm not getting paid for it, but those Raycons sure do look neat. And play Raid Shadow Legends. Pay me money, YouTube!
On your computer running NordVPN.
On your computer running with NordVPN. We'll see you guys next time.